guys, what's up? BC coming back at you with another Transformers video review. This time it is going to be on Transformers Prime Beast Hunter's Smokescreen. Is it safe for me to say yay? But yeah. In person, this really just blew my mind. I mean, when pictures first came out and we saw him with the Shadow Coil armor, which that's out of my reach right now, and I really don't want to show that off. But, there we go. But yeah. When I saw pictures of him at first, I was just like, I'm not sure. I mean, let's wait for more pictures and see if that armor actually does come off. And when the pictures came out that showed he actually could, that you could remove the armor, I was like, well, okay, I will definitely get this to have a smokescreen, because I really don't want the Arms Micron one. And then I finally got him in hand, and I'm like, greatest figure ever. Okay, he's not the greatest figure ever. I mean, the first editions are still better, but just, ugh. This needed to happen. Just, it needed to happen. Now, as you can clearly tell, this bit used to be completely white. As you can see, I painted that in with silver, and the rims used to be black. Same with the tires. The tires remain black. The rims are silver. I did those myself. And the knee spikes, those used to be red. I made them silver. Booyah. But anyways, yeah. The gun comes off, and a lot of people are not a fan of this gun. And I guess I'm not either. But it's better when it doesn't have the net. Because the net is rubber junk. And it weighs down the missile, and as you can see, I pretty much caught that within my fingers. Holy crap, I am a ninja. Let's see if we can do that again. And I fail as the missile flies into oblivion. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those reviews. Anyways, again, don't really have anything else in vehicle mode to really compare him to. All I can really say is, compared next to Starscream in vehicle mode, he's flatter, but has a bit more bulk to him. And like we've seen him compared to Knockout, he's a lot sleeker. He's a lot shiny. Like, he's not shinier, but he's a lot more in proportion with what he looked like in the show. And the only reason why I mentioned that is because the Arms Micron version of Smokescreen was just a repaint of Knockout, and that thing was a failure. That thing was just a fail on all levels. But yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Let's get this bad boy transformed, and his transformation, for those of you who really hated how simple the transformations were for the longest time, he is a very nice breath of air. He is very, very complex, and I really do enjoy his transformation. A lot of people don't, but they can. But this is my. But you know what? Screw them. This is my show. Do what I want. Anyways, transforming him. We're going to unpeg the hood. Kind of gotta reach your finger underneath there, and then lift it up to get it out. Come back here and kind of pull down on this. At least I think that's how it was done. Why won't it work? Problem. But yeah. Anyways, let's try and get this all unorganized. Okay, unpeg this completely, and then kind of get enough room so you can get the legs out and then flip the feet down. Once you get the feet down, you're going to kind of unpeg the windows from there, and then kind of pull and yank his arms out like this. You're going to then lift this piece up like that, and then you're gonna flip this up first, because then you're gonna rotate this, flip that back down for the time being, unpeg his legs, and then flip these shin guards around, and there are his legs. Very, very nicely done. Now, let's go up. Because the rest of the transformation involves the upper body, and this is a wild ride because you're kind of gonna fold the kibble behind his arms. You're gonna take the front bumper, split it in half, and kind of straighten it out to make his shoulder pads. You're going to take the head, flip it around like that. Now before you flip this up to peg it into his chest, you're going to take the wheels, and there's a little notch right here that will peg in to one of the sockets in the rim. You just gotta maneuver it in there and then peg it in. And that's actually quite a solid connection. Now once you've done that, you're going to take the chest piece, flip it up onto his chest, and then the door wings, you can do this in any way you wish. Oh, make sure that the head actually stays in the chest piece. But yeah, coming to the back, you can do this one of two ways. You can flip this up. Well, you have to flip this up and peg it in to keep it from flopping around. But you can either leave it like that with the windows up, or you can flip the windows down. Me personally, I like to flip the windows up, or at least like to keep the windows up. And with all that done, there is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Smokescreen and Robot Mode. And this, the moment I saw this Robot Mode in person, I geekgasmed. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. I geekgasmed. Because this is just a beautiful Robot Mode. If only it didn't have the arm kibble. Like this kibble right here, let me flip this around so that it actually looks like I'm pointing at something. The kibble here, this I can get over, because that's something that I would rather have him have. Blah blah blah. If I can make sense while talking, I would rather have him with this kibble than the stuff on behind his arms. I will agree, this is kind of ridiculous. It looks weird as all hell, but I'm okay with it. So yeah, again, the gun, you can slide it into his hand. I'm not putting the Shadow Quill armor or the Shadow Net on him because those things look freaking stupid. But I won't lie, in person, the Shadow Quill armor did not look nearly as bad as I thought it was going to look. Now, as for size comparisons, let me back the camera up a little bit, because we've got... Now, I know I say I don't compare Deluxes with Voyagers because it ain't fair. In this case, this is something I have to do. Optimus, Bulkhead, Ratchet, First Edition B, RC, which my buddy Rob did kind of touch that up for me. Or, you know, let's move her over here. And there is Wheeljack. Consider my Team Prime complete. Yeah, my clip jumper's not in here, but you know what, I don't care. So, yeah. This in of itself makes me happy. Now on to the next bit of the video, which is articulation. As I get everything else off screen. Articulation wise, he actually has quite a bit of articulation. He's got a ball joint within the head, but it really does, like, just due to the way it's made, he can really only look from side to side and kind of wiggle. That's about it. He's got a ball joint within the shoulder. He's got a little bicep swivel. Sorry about that. He's got a faux ratchet elbow. A ball joint within the hip. Due to transformation, he has a waist joint. A thigh swivel. Bends at the knee. And I guess you can count that as foot articulation. So yeah, really rather posable. I really like this Smokescreen. So in conclusion, as I bring him closer to the camera and swap it to up and in your face. In conclusion, what I recommend Beast Hunter Smokescreen in a heartbeat. Pick this up, especially if you are aiming to have a complete. If I could talk, if you're aiming to have a complete cast, he is needed for your shelf, and I'm glad that I finally got him for mine. However, not a lot of people are a fan of the Beast Hunters line. So you never know, you might actually get lucky and find a couple of these guys. If I can talk. You might get lucky and find a couple of him. As my friend Drumming the Blues has 3. And he continuously teased me with them. It's all for the love. Dick. But anyways, yeah, that's my review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Smokescreen. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is BC saying stay nerdy and get your geek on. I will catch you guys next time.